Hello guys, William Agnew here. Welcome to another episode of Cellular Repair School TV. This is Q&A Tuesday, and the next question we have comes from a guy by the name of John. And John writes, I am just getting started in setting up my home-based business. Would you recommend I get my inventory lined up first or get some advertising out and get a little something going until I can get this done? By advertising, I mean like Facebook, Craigslist, free local ads, and so on. Hi, John, that is an excellent question. So let's go ahead and jump in. So by all means, you want to go ahead and get your plan, all right? You want to plan your advertising. The best thing you can do before anything is to have an advertising strategy, an advertising plan, all right? So go ahead and get your budget taken care of first. How much money are you willing to spend or can you spend each and every month on advertising? Always have an advertising budget and an advertising plan before you do anything that revolves around advertising. Now, the next thing I would say is before you spend anything on advertising, you definitely want to look at the free advertising in your local market or your Facebook or your Craigslist. Absolutely. You can go ahead and get those things set up and get them going as soon as possible because they aren't costing you anything. So that's a great idea. As a matter of fact, a lot of these social networks like Facebook, Craigslist, they have learning curves to understand how to use them very effectively. So the earlier or the sooner you start, the better, because you're not paying anything. So all of these things are free. So go ahead and get those things lined up and get them going as soon as possible. Get them out to the world as soon as possible. Now, in regards to any paid advertising, such as Facebook paid advertising or Google AdWords, PPC paid advertising, you definitely want to hold up on spending any money on that until you're able to satisfy or serve your customer. The last thing you want to do is be paying to drive customers to you and not being able to service them once they contact you, okay? You definitely want to be ready for that if you're spending money driving that, that customer to you. So again, anything free, local ads, Facebook, Craigslist, anything that's free, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I would hold off and wait until I was actually ready to service, which includes having inventory or being able to at least get inventory, maybe just-in-time ordering or overnight shipping. You want to make sure you're able to do that and service your customer before you start paying any, PPC ad campaigns or, Facebook ad campaigns where you're spending money to drive customers, but you're not able to satisfy them once they call you. You don't want to do that, all right? But by all means, go ahead and set that stuff up. Now, business cards, brochures, you can always go ahead and get that stuff done because that stuff you're going to need in the future anyway. So regardless of whether you're ready or not to service your customer, you can still be getting those things created and getting those things done because that's something you're going to always need anyway. So three different things we talked about in terms of advertising. We talked about free advertising, which, John, you can go ahead and absolutely start doing. We've talked about the traditional advertising, such as the business cards, the brochures. You can go ahead and start planning that and creating that and even passing that out also because that's something that you're going to need anyway in the future. And then we have the paid advertising where you're actually going to be paying to drive traffic and drive customers to you. And what I would suggest, John, is that you hold off on that until you're actually ready to service those customers. So, John, I hope this answers your question. If you have any more questions, any of you guys, you can submit your questions at support@cellularrepairschool.com. You can also go to our Facebook at Cellular Repair School and ask any questions that you have. And if you guys feel like there's value in this, then please share it with a friend on Facebook or Twitter. All right, this is William Agnew. This has been another episode of Cellular Repair School TV, and I'll see you guys in the next Q&A Tuesday.